Hey YouTube, yugiohmarketman here, coming to you with another video today. I usually don't do them over the weekend, but I got some stuff I gotta talk about. One, my contest has one official entry. There are some likes on the video, but they haven't given the video responses, so they are not entered. If you liked the video, um, and you click the like button and whatever, and you did not submit a video response to the standards of show me your altered card and whatever, it's like a minute long video, if that, um, then you're just not entered. There's one person that's actually entered. There's gonna be a second person I know that I talked to at my regionals yesterday, um, and unfortunately I didn't have any money to enter the regionals, so I went around all day and I started trading for stuff for my deck and everything else like that. So yeah, I um which brings me to a quick little point here. I'm looking for the cheap samurai stuff. I need triple keys on triple Kigamusha, double Elder, um, double keys or no double Zanji. I need two two common Grandmaster. I'm looking for the cheapest Great Shogun Shian I can get. I'm looking for triple United, two upstarts, and two double-edged sword techniques. And for the extra deck crap that I need a Beast, a Barkion, Scrap Archfiend, Gen X Allied Triforce, I think. Yeah, Triforce. Um, and Scrap Dragon, which I can always substitute for something else. It's not a problem. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, I'm also looking for some really weird random cards right now. And I'm trying to put together a Gigaplant deck. So I'm looking for a Lone Fire, triple Gigaplant, two Nettles, two Botanical Line, one Titanial, one Dandy, one Spore, one Glow Up, triple Blazewing Butterfly. I'm looking for them all in the least highest rarity, like Spore common, Dandy super, Blazewings common, Lone Fire common, that kind of stuff. Um, I need two Mark of the Rose Ultra, triple Supervise common, one Hidden Armory common, two, what the hell card is this? Super Solar Nutrient common. I need two Rare Miracle Fertilizers, two Pollinosis. Honestly enough, I do need another Compulse, if anybody has it. I'm also looking for two Super Ally Beast Raptinus, whatever. It's that common fusion. It's 22 and 22. It lets all your Gemini monsters be treated as effect monsters, and that's continued. I'm looking for a rare Army Arm. Super Queen of Thorns, Ultra Splendid Rose. Looking for an Ultra Black Rose. I need probably just an Ultra or a Duelist League, real cheap, Thought Ruler. Um, I don't know, I'm just trying to put together some decks, but Sam's are number one. And then the second topic that I want to talk about today, it'll probably take a little bit, but um, there's this guy that I hang out at my regionals all the time, um, and he designs like board games and card games and stuff for a living. Like that's his job. He plays games and gets paid. It's pretty cool. Um, and the guy created a new version of Monopoly. It's called Scottiopoly, and if you guys know, like with Scott Walker and stuff in Wisconsin here, he sucks and he's like done all this random BS. Um, my friend over there, he made a Monopoly game based off of him, and all the little like the properties and stuff around the board. they're all actual events that happened in the time from when Scott Walker was elected until like a couple months ago, I believe, just recently, or I think it's within the first 100 days. I'm not sure. Um, but like one, it's like a school thing. I think it's a utility or a railroad. Um, and it was like he cost 23 million to the school system or something. So it it actually has a lot of truth to it. And it's like he can't get sued for it because everything on in the game is like true events that happened. You still got the money and everything, and it's basically just like normal Monopoly, but it's just kind of it's harder to do. It's like harder to win, and there are a couple of little misprints on there, but it's nothing big, and you guys can figure it out real easily. It'll be like I think the card for the place says anniversary of Martin Luther King, and then the actual part on the board says Martin Luther King's anniversary or something like that. Um, but you know, you guys can figure it out. It's actually really cool. I think he said it was like 30 bucks for the game, but it is worth your money. And if you guys want a piece of history, go buy it because no one else has made something like this, and no one else is going to make something like this. So go ahead and buy it. I'm not marketing for him at all, but I'm just saying it's a good piece of history to have some of the early stuff that he did to screw up our state, um, and to like just to have fun with it. It's actually a really really good game. I sat there and played two games with him and like three other people for like 6 hours at the regional because I couldn't enter. I just sat there and played Scatiopoly. Just sat there, just like whatever, just played it. It was actually a lot of fun. I got my ass kicked, and the guy that made the game obviously won both games. But, you know, that's just going to happen because he made it. And then we played this other game called Werewolf. When this becomes mass released, go and buy it. This is probably the most fun you'll have in like 3 minutes in your life. It's like you take a bunch of cards. You got like villagers and werewolves and like seers and stuff. And the werewolf can kill at night. The seer can look and point at people during the night and see if they're the werewolf. And the villagers have to end up. The villagers and the seer total are in a village, and they have to end up killing the werewolf before the werewolf kills the rest of them. And and then you like when you're during the day, you have to decide who you want to lynch, and you point at them, and if they get the most number of points, then they die by the village's consent, and you can say, "Oh, we're gonna lynch that guy," and you'll kill him, and then he has to flip over his card, um, and nobody knows what the other people are, but you know what you are, and you have to try and lie and make sure you kill the werewolf. And if you're the werewolf, you have to make sure that everybody kills each other except for you. So you have to lie and be like, "Oh, I'm this and this guy," and it's actually really really fun. We only played it with like 6 people at the max, but it was so messed up because I got I, I got the werewolf I think 5 times in a row, and every time, like the first 3 times, they didn't catch on, and then the fourth time they all lynched me right away, so I died, and then the fifth time they figured maybe it wasn't me, so then they killed some other dude, and then they went back to me and killed me, so it kind of sucked, but you know, it was actually a really really fun game. So yeah, as soon as that becomes public, go ahead and buy it because that's possibly one of the best games I could have played there at the regionals. Um, like topping Yu-Gi-Oh, because what was I gonna do all day? Just sit there and go through my one deck, just constantly, just shuffling and play, drawing shit. No, fuck it. I'm tired as hell. 9 o'clock in the morning. My ass just got to bed at like 11:30, midnight maybe last night. Another thing to talk about. Oh, Legendary Collection 2. Don't buy it. It's not worth it. I mean, if you want to pimp out your Lightsworn deck, buy it. If you want to get like secret D draws, which I think look ugly as hell, go ahead and buy it. If you want the super crows or whatever they are in there, I think they're super, go buy it. But if you want something like Thunder Kings and Grandmasters and Gateways, don't go buy it because you're not going to get them. They're short print. And Thunder Kings are really short print. The common ones are $8. That's expensive for a common. People were expecting like it was going to be real mass released and the common Thunder King was going to be like $2 or $3. No, it's going to keep going up, up, up because there are none of them being pulled. And if people do pull them, they keep them because they're common and they're really hard to get, or they sell them for more than their face value. Face value is about 7 to 8. I see people at the regional. Yesterday, I saw a bunch of people. They pulled 4 Thunder Kings out of 6 or 7 like binder things, whatever they are, and that was like a lot of luck involved. And they ended up selling the Thunder Kings for 12s, trying to get their money back. And they only sold 2 of them because one kid needed some Thunder Kings. No one else would sell them, so he bought them for. He bought the 2 for 24, and it was. People want to keep these Thunder Kings because they're commons, and it's only been secret and gold, and it's still a really hard card to get. But you can also use the strategy that, oh, you have a gold one? Well, you should put it at like $8 or $7 because it's common in Legendary Collection 2. Because not many people, even though a lot of people do, not many people as well know that it's like short print. They just think it's like, oh, you open a pack, you get one. So you can use that to your advantage and get the golds and the secrets possibly for under $10. But once you do that, you better go and sell those Thunder Kings for face value. And then go ahead and buy yourself some commons and make some money. That's what I would be doing. So yeah. I don't think there's anything else that I'd want to talk about today. I guess that's about it. So yeah. Alright. Comment, rate, subscribe. Go check out my contest thing. It's got a link in the underbar below over in my crotcheel area, if that's a word. And peace out, YouTube.